Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Texas Longhorns. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. He knows that there is a lot of motivation behind this game. A Big Ten SEC showdown always gets people talking about bragging rights, particularly because the Big Ten has won the last 3 national championships. They want to make sure that they're showing up and showing they are the big kids on the block right now. We'll see if the SEC team can respond here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. The Longhorns offense has the football first here today. Welcome to New Orleans and the Sugar Bowl, a CFP semi-final game. The winner here goes on to play for the trophy. And Joel, tonight in the French Quarter, somebody's fan base is going to be having a huge party.
Yeah, it'll be quite a party for one of these fan bases on Bourbon Street. And Chris, in order to win this game, you've got to have early momentum. And to do that, I think it comes down to the line of scrimmage. Whichever offensive line can establish themselves first is going to have a great chance to win this semifinal. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A play action looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's second down and 8 coming up. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The 8th play of this opening drive, it's third and short. scanning the field. It's Manning. Looking to scramble. He's got an open field ahead. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
You know, the guys that are most effective at this position, they're always going to pick up a few first downs with their legs. And here, this is a really nice pickup on a short yardage situation. You're able to move the chains and get 10-plus yards. Beautiful job here, and he's showing his athleticism on the outside.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Got an opening here. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
That's just a tremendous job up front. This offensive line doing work. This blocking scheme is perfect. That's a great run, setting them up for first and goal. This running back continues to do well. I'm so impressed with this offense overall, but in particular what they're doing in the run game.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Brings up second and goal.
That's the end of one. Still looking for our first points in the ballgame. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense and brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
It's a nice run setting up third down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand, are you willing to go for it on fourth down? I think they should be willing to go for it on fourth down. Even if they don't get it, the opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to score.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And they'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. Let's see if they tried out the field goal team.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it. Making the tackle in space. Now it's fourth down. They're doing a great job.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Texas.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Buckeyes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Sayin. This time it's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got space. Breaks into the clear. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Well, Chris, we knew explosive plays were going to play a huge part in this game, and here the field is totally flipped on the RPO, the run-pass option. Great read from this quarterback. He gives it to his back, and you can see once the lane is there, he's got great explosiveness in the open field, and it's a huge gain for the offense.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll try a pass here. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Buckeyes have first and 10 here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
They're going to run the option. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Intercepted in the end zone.
This is classic bend but don't break defense. What an excellent job by this group forcing the offense to snap it over and over and over again 10-plus times, and then they come up with the interception. Beautiful job by them and a resilient play getting that turnover.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He hands it off from the gun. They test the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Timeout taken by Texas. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Now the Longhorns are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all 3 of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And the field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
Looking for some space. It's Jackson.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. And that's a great punt. Goes out of bounds down near the goal line. They'll spot it there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Manning. And the receiver's got it. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Man, defensively, their leverage is all wrong. You got to expect a slant right there, and they just gave them that inside angle. This defense has got to do a better job of aligning properly and taking away the routes that they know are coming.
The offense lines up now, no longer backed up against their own goal line. First down across the 20. He's got a crease. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Smothers. Sees an opening. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Ball handed off. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. Trying to run it. It's Smothers. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on third and long.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He knocks it through with confidence.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Texas.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. The receiver grabs it. Now here he goes. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
Nice completion for a first down, but in a two-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 155 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And on the carry, he's heading left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside, great posture, and he's able to make the tackle in space.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Accurate throw, catch made right near the sideline. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on third down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
The gain makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Here comes the rush. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the deficit still at 9 after the miss, a 2-possession game.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
2 o'clock with the running game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Ohio State will call their second timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. The Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. That'll land just beyond the goal line, a missed opportunity to pin them back. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To the air, it's Sayin. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wide out. Pump over the middle. It's Smith. At the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They were not going to catch him that time.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Kicker on for the extra point.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Texas 9, Ohio State 7.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick, and this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.